what's going on, guys? My name is Matt MC Sports Hawk, and today I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks on Town Hall 6 defensive bases. I'm going to give you guys two hybrid bases. As you can see right here, the first one is a hybrid base, and then I'm going to give you one farming base. I don't think people really want to see trophy bases because, honestly, at Town Hall 6, you're not really trying to trophy push anyway. You can't get that far. You can't get, Masters or Champions or anything like that. Probably not even Crystal. You might be able to, but right here, you want to either go for farming base or more likely a hybrid base. So I'm going to show you guys two hybrid, one farming. The farming's at the end, and that's probably the best one of the three, in my opinion. Even if you're not trying to keep your trophies, you can still manage your trophies, and it saves you a ton of loot. So this first one here is a hybrid base. You can see right here, I actually only have gold walls at this point in time. It's not maxed out. By the end of the video, you're going to see that I have on my iPod. It's later on, and I have it all maxed out. Right here, I have everything almost maxed out, except for you can see the wizard tower there is in progress, and then I think there were one or two other things besides the walls that I haven't finished yet, but it's basically a max Town Hall 6 base. You're going to see that I put the clan castle on the right side. It doesn't matter which side you put it on. You can put it on either side. Again, it's not protecting the loot as much as it is just trying to, have it somewhere that's a decent location. You can see right there, I don't have enough walls to finish it. So I actually put spring traps there, and that actually played effective a little bit later on when I had some people attack. They're like, oh my god, there's a hole in the wall right here. And they walked right into the spring traps, and boom, they're gone. So you can leave a like for that. But this one's pretty simple here. It's pretty symmetrical. I try to go for symmetrical bases, although you have three of a couple of these things here. You have 3 cannons, 3 archer towers, and then you have 2 mortars, luckily. But so you have a lot of 3s right now, it makes it awkward to try to even out your defensive strategy. But for the most part, you want to keep your mortars on the inside. I keep the storages and the town hall in the very center to keep those protected, as it is a hybrid base. You could either mix up the elixir and gold mines, or you can put them all on the same side, but it's personal preference at that point. The bomb placements and the air defense systems, I kind of just scatter those wherever seems the best, for the actual, if there's any spaces you have. I'd probably put those in there. That one's alright. This one's alright. I'm going to show you guys here an attack with it, or a defense with it, rather. This guy actually gets totally screwed here because of my clan castle troops. This is one huge tip. If you're in a clan that has good clan troops, ask for them. So if you go away, you have your clan troops to do this. Watch. This guy probably would have got 50% on me had I not had these clan troops in the clan castle. My wizards, I think they're level 6 right there, and the archers completely annihilated this guy. And if I didn't have them, he probably would have done a little bit better on I would have done worse on defense, rather. But he still didn't get jack. I got 16 trophies, and I saved almost all of my loot right there. So that's a pretty good hybrid defense. The second one here, I'd say, is probably a little bit better. I preferred it more, and I kept it as my actual defense for a while. Another thing, though, that's probably skewed my opinion is the fact that I did have more diamond walls, or diamond, I don't know why they call them diamond, they just look like diamonds. I had more of the level 6 walls. You can see my wizard tower was finished. I'm pretty sure at this point I had almost everything maxed out on Town Hall 6. And therefore it was probably a little bit stronger of an actual base, just because I had more, I had moved up more in the world, in the life of my town hall. No, I moved up. I actually upgraded all my stuff, so at this point I probably had a stronger base no matter what kind of defense I used. But this right here was a little confusing to me. I couldn't figure out where I wanted to put the clan castle, only because you don't really need it. And if you're on a war defensive base, clan castle's huge, obviously. But for your regular base, the clan castle, a lot of times people do not use it strategically. They kind of just put it wherever, or they put it on one side or another. This defense, unlike the other one, has it in the middle or more towards the center, and that seems to work a little bit better because it covers more of a range. So if you do have defensive troops in there, you can actually use those troops when they attack. So if they attack from one side or another, doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. It's going to draw out the clan castle troops, and they're going to do their work and save your base instead of having your base get destroyed. So I put that down on the bottom. You basically have, again, 2 mortars in the middle. I actually have the storages altered. There's 2 on the bottom there, and then 2 on each side by the wizard towers. I would always say to have the wizard towers near the gold and elixir storage, because those are the most highly powerful defense, obviously, besides the mortar and the air defense, which you always have in the middle somewhere, so they can cover a large area from wherever people are attacked from, whatever side. So you can see right here, I basically just put all the defenses in the middle, and then kind of scatter all the other shit around it. And put the bombs and the air trap, the spring traps and the air bombs, excuse me. Again, use the spring traps because I didn't have walls. I didn't have enough walls left at this point. And then I kind of just placed that bomb wherever. You can put that wherever you want, really. The thing that I have right there, though, is you can see, I think I switched it here. I have that air defense. And I was like, God, I can't just leave it out there. And later on, I go back and change it because the clan castle shouldn't be sitting outside like that. So it's kind of like you have this awkward moment here where there's nowhere you can really put one of them. It's kind of not enough space for them. So you kind of got to decide what you want. If you don't have clan castle troops in there, then I would say keep it on the outside. It's useless, really. If you don't have clan castle troops in the clan castle, it's just a building. It doesn't make a difference where you put it. But if you have troops in there, I would say before you leave, switch it out for either the archer tower or maybe if one of your storages isn't full, you can put that on the outside because it doesn't matter as much. You basically got to play around with it and do whatever's most strategic at that point. You can see right here on this defense, this guy didn't get anywhere. I did have defensive balloons in there, which helped a big time, and those got drawn out after a little bit. And then another attack here. This guy did what was similar to the other guy. He used goblins and giants with the heal spell. And I think he gets some loot from me. But again, because I had the clan castle troops that weren't even effective from the first time, I had them chilling in there. And they pretty much just rained on their parade. No problem at all because they were drawn out because I had the clan castle in a location that was able to trigger a lot of different... It was triggered by a lot of different, anywhere. It could be triggered from a lot of different places. So that basically finished him off, and the defense held up strong there. Didn't give away much loot at all. And we held the trophies as well. So here's the third base, and I started playing on my iPad mini that I got a couple days ago. So if you guys like this new, little outline, layout, whatever you want to call it, definitely gives it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. If you want to make one for me that you think I do better than me, because I made this one myself, definitely go ahead and send me one on Twitter. Follow me below on that. But this is the third base and the final one for this video. It's a farming base, and you can see right here, I've completely maxed out, except for one barracks. I've maxed out Town Hall 6 as much as you can go. I've put up the max amount of walls. You can see right there, I kind of just made like double walls at some points, which is useless, really. I just put them there because I wanted to max out my walls because I have so much loot right now. Because I've been farming with this base is absolutely unstoppable. For Town Hall 6, and the rank I'm at, I'm silver 2. I don't really care because trophies don't matter right now. I'm farming. This is you can't beat this base. This is literally the best base I've ever seen, and I got to give props to my friend John who showed me it, and he helped me make it. Actually, it is phenomenal. Look at it, set it up. You can see I'm showing you guys all the defensive layouts. Just the layout of everything is spot on. It's perfect. It's almost perfectly symmetrical as well, and you can see that people are going to want to attack from the top. One, because they're going to get your town hall right away, and no one's going to stop them from that. That's fine. Let them have the town hall. We don't care. We're farming right now. I actually changed this right here because it's personal preference, but I like to have air defense as well as ground defense everywhere covered at the same time. And I noticed right there that I had 2 cannons up top. And I did have the air defense up there, but I'd rather have 1 archer, 1 cannon, and then down below we have 2 archers and 2 cannons. So that makes a little more sense. And you can obviously switch out your elixir and gold storage, gold mines on the inside of your compartments or on the outside if you want to, based on whatever you want more of or are trying to farm more of, that is. And you can see right here, I basically have all the air defense up top and the spring traps all up top because that's obviously an easier way to get in. You can see there's less walls there. There's less compartment, defenses to get through. It's only 2 defenses versus 4 on the bottom. The mortars don't matter. They're going to cover both. I have the wizard towers right next to the gold and elixir storages because those are the most powerful defenses. They get ground and air troops, and they deal a high amount of power, or high amount of damage, rather. So definitely put those right next to the 2 storages. I'm going to show you guys here my log right now. The defensive log, except for that one guy up top right there, who totally stole a ton of my loot because he had such great troops. And this guy right here, that guy Clean, I guess his name is, he also was able to get a bunch of my loot because look what he used, though. I mean, he's using freaking level 4 plus troops on all of them, and he's using way more. He's got probably about, I would say maybe about 200 troop capacity, where I have way less than that. So he's definitely higher. He's definitely like a town hall, maybe 7, maybe 8. But you can see for the most part here, people just go for the trophies and they piece it, and then your loot stays fine. That's what was going on for a while. And then as I started getting a lot more loot, at that point when I had those attacks, I'm pretty sure I had max loot. I had basically 2 million of elixir and gold, and that's why the people attacked, because they're higher level and they could steal a ton of loot from me, which course is why they're going to attack. But that guy, yeah, that guy 100%ed me, but he used a lot of troops for it. So basically, it's going to take a much higher ranked guy. We can see right there a higher level troops guy to basically take over your whole base. I'm going to show you guys here one of the, I think this is, I don't even know which attack this is, but it's one of the guys that decided he wasn't going to go for just a town hall. He was going to go more than that. And luckily, again, this is huge. Having that clan castle in the dead center right there is just exactly what you want. This is also an extremely, well, it's an effective war base if you put your town hall in the middle, but then you gotta sacrifice your golden elixir storages and put the clan castle in there as well, because clan castle in the middle when you have defensive troops like that is perfect. This base, I'm sorry, I don't even want to change it because it's such a great base. You can see right here, he goes from the top like everybody else would, just because it's easier to break through. And the air defense didn't matter because he didn't have any air defensive troops, so he didn't really care about that. That dragon, along with the couple defenses that we had, they were using, we're going at their guys up there. Take them out 22%, easy like Sunday morning. So that's the video, guys. If you enjoyed, again, leave it a big thumbs up. If you guys are new to my channel, definitely subscribe. I post a ton of different Clash of Clans videos and tips and tricks and stuff like that. And other than that, I'll see you guys all next time.